Hello everyone, so we are going to go over how to multiply polynomials. To be specific, today we're going to focus on how do I multiply a binomial with a binomial. So now that we've gone over that box challenge, which kind of showed a multiplication of two polynomials, we're going to see how do we take our problem and set up our box, like in the box challenge, and then use multiplication to get our final answer. So the general idea is, this is a 2 by 2, a binomial by a binomial. So when I have a 2 by 2, I'm going to be making a total of 4 multiplications. So when I set up my box, I'm going to take the first polynomial and put it on the left side, and I'm going to take my second polynomial and put it on the top side. And I'm going to separate each term on each level of the box. So the way that works is I'm going to take 2r plus 2. I'm going to take the first term, 2r, and put it on the top on the left side. Then I'm going to take the 2, or the positive 2, and then I'm put it right underneath. So the first polynomial, or binomial in this case, goes on the left. The second one will go on the top. First term, 3r on the first piece, and positive 5 on the second piece. So now I've set up my box. Now I'm just going to do the same thing we did on that box challenge, which is multiply whatever's on the top with whatever's on the left side on the outside. So top I have 3r, left I have 2r. 3r times 2r is going to give me 6r squared. Next one, I'm going to go to the right. I'm going to look above. 5 times 2r, top and left, gives me 10r. Now I'm going to go to the bottom. 3r on the top and 2 on the bottom will give me 6r. And the last spot will be 5 times 2, which gives me 10. So I've multiplied everything out I need. So I did 4 multiplications because I have 2 by 2, which is 4. Now I'm going to write out my answer. So my answer is those 4 pieces there, those 4 terms. As I write out my answer, I'm also going to combine any like terms. So 6r squared is the only power of 2, so that's the first piece of my answer, 6r squared. Then I'm going to combine the 10r with the 6r because they are like terms. So I'm going to merge those together. Positive 10 and positive 6 give me a positive 16. Make sure you put that plus sign to separate the 2 terms we have in our answer. And then the 10 goes at the very end. It's also positive, so I put a positive 10. This is my final answer. I end up with a trinomial. So a binomial times a binomial in this case gave me a trinomial. All right, let's go ahead and move on to problem number 2. Let's go ahead and set it up. X minus 2 goes on the left, x and minus 2. X plus 6 goes at the top, x plus 6. And we're going to go ahead and multiply. First box, x times x, x squared. Next box, 6 times x is 6x. Next box, negative 2 times x is negative 2x. And 6 times negative 2 gives us negative 12. Now we're going to go ahead and multiply. Go ahead and take our answer and write out our final answer by combining like terms wherever needed. So x squared is my highest power. It goes first. Then I have 2 terms with an x. I'm going to go and combine them. We have a positive 6 and a negative 2x. So 6 minus 2 is positive 4x. And the minus 12 at the end. So my answer is x squared plus 4x minus 12. Go ahead and try out the last example. Set it up and multiply. Pause the video and check your answer after you're done. All right, so you should have the following setup. 5y minus 7 on the left, 4y minus 9 on the top. As you multiplied, you should have gotten 20y squared, negative 45y, negative 28y, and positive, not negative, 63. Then when you wrote out your answer, you should have gotten 20y squared. Combine like terms again, so both negative you combine by addition, so you get negative 73y. And then positive 63. And that's pretty much how we multiply a binomial times a binomial. If you want another example, there's a few other ones on Canvas, so check those out. But pretty much that's it. Go ahead and start your practice pages.